Hello, I'm Karen, and this is the video that shares how it all works. If there's secret messages that we can send in blankets. So this is an ivy cage blanket. So this is the one where I've got all the actual ivy leaves, which has got the hidden message, which is actually King Charles and Queen Camilla, because that contains the 26 letters of the alphabet. Well, no, it doesn't. It contains 26 ivy pieces, and there is 26 letters in the alphabet. And to me, that was just like the perfect finish to all of the research that I've been doing, to be honest. So what I've done is I've put, this is a free PDF file that I've got. It's going to be in the description box below, along with a buy me a coffee thing. So if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, that would be lovely, thank you. If you don't, I've actually got, I found that I actually can sell things on there as well, so I'm experimenting. I've actually written out all of the instructions properly. I've put that this is by Queen Elizabeth I because it genuinely is, as far as I'm concerned. I've translated this from the Voynich manuscript, and everything points to this Queen Elizabeth I, and obviously the games that I've been playing with the King as well. So I've got all of those there. So this is actually, so I've done the whole thing. It has actually got the how it works section, and it's got all the instructions and everything of how to actually do all the patterns. So how it actually works. So each square of your blanket represents a letter of the alphabet, and they're done in this format, okay? So you've got 2 whole sets of the English alphabet, and then the third one that only makes it all the way to the letter L. So there's a total of 64 squares there. So then this one here is to show you, so this is the second grid. So I've highlighted where I would want to place my leaves. So if I wanted to be able to spell the word crochet. Okay, and then if I wanted to actually then put that into a blanket, so if you see, so that'll be A, B, C, yeah, and you keep going all the way to H, and then we know that looking at this one here, we can see that that one is represented by the, what's happened side by side, that one's the letter O. Yeah, so this is what your actual blanket itself, like this one, it just looks like a pretty blanket. I mean, this is the reverse of the blanket if you've not seen it in many other videos. Okay, so all of your ivy leaves are actually hidden. So if you have it the other way around, you can't see any of them. So this just makes this the patterns on there. Okay, and so what you actually do is you give the person. So let's just say I was giving this to King Charles and Queen Camilla, and they didn't actually know what this really said. And then what they would do is they would use the grid, they would use the actual blanket, and they'd count along. So they go along the squares and find out. So if here, so we've got. But this is the top left hand corner. This is where you start it all from, where you've got 4 strands in this one, yeah. Okay, and so what you do is you'd go, there's an ivy leaf in that one there, so I'd tick there's an A, and then I'd go A, B, C, and yeah, so I'd tick one in there, go along. We can see here we've got 2 leaves in this, so we've got 2 of that letter. And so then what they'd do is they'd tick all of them on there, then you'd write out the letters, because they're all going to be scrambled up, and then you just unscramble them because it's just a basic anagram to find that it said King Charles and Queen Camilla. I think this one's perfect because it has 26 ivy leaves in it, and it was all to do with the English alphabet, everything that I was discovering inside the Voynich manuscript, and I just wanted to share all of these. I just think it's absolutely wonderful. It's beautiful. And like I said, I've made you this free PDF file just so that you can just download this one, so you've got the instructions. So if you've watched my videos, you don't need to actually buy the actual pattern, but if you would like to buy the pattern, obviously I would appreciate that, because I would love to be able to do this as a full-time living. And also if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, from the buy me a cup of coffee thing, I do believe I get to see what your name is, who's bought me a cup of coffee, so then I can give you a shout out in a video. That's kind of cool. But I also found that there's a little bit where I can sell things on there. So I was like, well, let's experiment. And so I've actually done this in UK terms and US terms. So you've got a copy of that in there. This bit is for free. I think I've covered everything. So there we go. That's the whole little set. It's going to all be put together in a playlist. I think, what am I calling the playlist? I think I'm calling the playlist Blankets for Secret Messages. Something like that. Okay. Crochet blankets for secret messages. I kind of like that. All right, so thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing, and bye for now.